Hi, this is John Wortham with Sonaria. We're here at MODEX, and thanks for Michael from AIM to coming and recording us. So what we're doing today is Sonaria is a RFID middleware, and we're really focused on business outcomes first and creating an operator-first experience. So RFID is no longer an adoption issue or a training issue. So what I have here is I have an RFID-enabled table that I'm going to use as a read zone, and I'm going to show you what we're doing for shipment verification. So we're going to put some pallets on the table that are mimicking pallets going through a read zone onto a truck on a forklift. So what we have here is this would be what would be on a forklift. So you'd have a tab on a forklift, but we're going to show you up here on the screen. So what I do is the MRO table is kind of like dock door 1. And then once the user picks the dock door, they select the purchase order that they're trying to do. And so we have an integration engine that shows you that this is a FedEx truck, the purchase order. We're expected to load 6 pallets with 84 items on a particular trailer for this dock door, right? So the other thing we're doing is with shipment verifications, we want to make sure that the right stuff is going on the right truck and we're not having missed shipments, which are very expensive. The other thing we're doing for a customer is we're also doing another check to see if the metadata for the product, the temperature class meets the temperature class of the trailer. So in other words, we don't want a refrigerated product going onto an ambient trailer. So we're also doing that check. So I'll show you what that looks like. So as soon as the forklift driver operator does that, they're going to hit confirm, and it's going to start the read zone. And what I'm going to do is I have some tag boxes that we're going to put on here, and you're going to see how that works. So think about these going onto the trailer. So as soon as I hit that, what I'm seeing in real time is the information about that pallet, the pallet number. There's 2 cases in there and 16 items. And again, this is what the operators are used to seeing, and that's why what we're trying to do is kind of Fisher Price simple and sausage finger friendly. Okay, so we're trying to give the operator information that they're used to in the context of what they're doing with their job. And then to the right, it's just giving us kind of an overall progress check on where we are with that load. So as we keep putting items on here, they read automatically the progress check indicator updates. And then, non-line of sight, so we put another item on there. Hey, wait, that item doesn't belong there. So choose the operator, this is a refrigerated item, and you're trying to put it onto an ambient truck. So it says, hey, don't do that. So you can't go any further until you cancel that. So I'm going to do here with the mouse, this would normally be a finger push. And I'm going to get rid of that one and keep loading with my normal items here. Keep going here. So we got 3. There's another one, there's our 4th. And then we have another one coming up. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. That pallet's not supposed to be on that truck, so it's supposed to be on another truck. So it's telling us, don't load that pallet on the truck. It doesn't belong there. So again, another way to avoid missed shipments. So we're going to cancel that out, and I have one more container, one more pallet. We're going to put that on there, and there we have our 5th pallet of our 6. So now that we're done loading the trailer, we can see that one's missing. We know that one. There's probably one that was misshipped that the customer can deal with. And we're just going to go ahead and stop this and complete it. And what that does is then just provides the operator with just a summary of what's happening, how many pallets were loaded, the total number of pieces, and how long it took. So what we're doing with Sonaria is we're trying to make RFID simple, trying to cross that chasm, make adoption very easy, and training a non-event. And eventually what we're doing in our phase 2 is we're going to be capturing those different exceptions so the customer can start looking and seeing where the issues are, do some root cause analysis, and this also helps them actually show quantifiable return on investment as far as the ROI in business case. So please stop by. We're at A2529. Thank you, AIM, for your partnership, and we'll see you next time.